The scenes that we got to shoot in this music video are very special to me because they depict different times in my life. The very first scene we got to shoot is in my township, Naseret, Middelburg, which is where I grew up, in Mpumalanga. And I'm so excited about the scene. Not only did we get to shoot in Riversdale Street, which is the street I grew up in, but we also got to shoot in front of our old family home. Naseret is very special to me because it's where my dreaming started as a little girl. And so in this scene, we use my niece who plays the mini-me, and just really depicts how as little kids we have a big dream, right? We're playing in the street, we recreated all the games that we played as kids, and all the kids in the video really represent my childhood friends and how we used to play in the street. Blikkies, ghostie, hopscotch, marbles, skeniki. We used to play all these games as kids, and really our lives were so much different then because we could play outside and really just have fun in the street. So I'm really excited about getting to recreate some of those scenes. And what's even more special is that I got to recreate the scenes with some of the kids that I grew up with. I got to recreate it with their children. So it's almost like it's a generational thing that we got to show in the scene, and I'm very excited to be able to highlight the community that I grew up in. Some of my journey included traveling. I got to travel the world. I got to see so many amazing things, and so I had to do a scene at the airport. Vickers and I went to the airport and we kind of did an undercover shoot at the airport. It was really risky and fun at the same time, but we got the shots that we needed to just depict the travel part of my life. And I'm so excited about including that because it's one of the things that's become really, really dear to me is travel, because I feel like it's taught me so much about life and it's taught me so much about people. I've learned many great lessons while traveling, and so I felt that traveling needed to be a part of this music video because it depicts my life and my journey. We got to shoot a scene depicting the warehouse that I worked in. I worked at Amazon for 2 years, almost 2 years, and I got to be a packer, a picker. I worked in the ship dock, which means I packed with those huge trucks with all the boxes that you guys order from Amazon. I got to work in those packing boxes, and it really taught me some amazing lessons about life. I got to meet amazing people from different countries. Some people were doctors, some people were lawyers working there, but because they didn't have paperwork to work in America, they worked alongside me packing boxes, picking boxes, and it taught me so much about perception, because sometimes you can have this perception that someone working in a warehouse may be of a lower standard or grade, but what that taught me is to never look down on other people and to learn as much as you can. I learned about discipline because I had to be there for long hours. I learned about camaraderie, teamwork, working as a team, team effort, and having a good attitude even if you don't want to work. So I really learned a lot about life during that time, and it also was a great preparation period for me coming back to South Africa, and I didn't even know it at the time. So I really wanted to include this in the music video, and it's also a tribute to musicians, singers, artists. Sometimes we have to step outside of our creative art to do a job that we don't necessarily want to do, and it may be difficult and it may be challenging, but sometimes it brings in that money that you need to feed your family. And I feel like in South Africa sometimes there's the stigma when you do that, and I wanted to highlight this because it's important for us to know that we have to do whatever we have to do to live, and it's okay if you need to do a job. Step out of your art sometimes and do a job and do what you don't love until you can do what you love. And that's really what I want to drive with this scene. One of the scenes we got to shoot is a live performance, and we got to shoot this at Crystal Church. I am so thankful to Dr. Carl and Pastor Joan Hendricks for allowing me during their conference to shoot this scene. I am super excited about this because it represents the majority of my life, which is performance, live performance, stage. And it's so crazy because one of the lines that we sing is, "Let me be crystal clear, So Crystal is mentioned in there, and we got to shoot it at Crystal Church. What I love about the scene is that I got to shoot it with some of my friends in music, Alvin Hendricks, Megan, and as well as Merlin got to come along, Timony and Jess, they all are in the scene with me, as well as the Crystal Worship team and Crystal Church. Thank you guys for being a part of this and for being a part of the music video. It made it all the more special. My parents are members at the church as well as my brother. And to have my parents in the scene, they're also in the music video, to have them in the scene and to have them be a part of this really meant everything to me, because I wanted them to experience a little bit of what I do. And for all the years that I was away, they didn't get to experience it. So for the first time, they get to be a part of something so near and dear to me. Well, since the beginning of my career, they were very involved. But now that I'm older, they get to be a part. And I'm really excited about that. Guys, let me just put out a disclaimer out there. I'm not a dancer. I got to do some choreography with Taryn. She is amazing. For everybody who doesn't know Taryn, guys, she is phenomenal. She whipped me into shape for this, and I'm super excited because I wanted to depict just the fun and joyfulness of what I love to do, which is dance. I love to dance. I love to be the last person on the dance floor. I just enjoy music, and so I wanted to include dancing because it's just a part of who I am. And even though I'm not really great at it, it's something that I enjoy. And so we got to do some choreography for Same God. She challenged me and I got to learn some dance moves. And what I love about it is that all the kids are from Aldo's. They came on board and they danced. We rehearsed in Eldorado Park. We took this back to the township, which is like growing up for me, you know. And it was really, really fun. We got to do different scenes. We got to shoot on the Nelson Mandela Bridge. We got to shoot in town. It was so much fun. And really thank you to all the dancers that were a part of this, that get to depict a part of the arts that I really have so much love and respect for. And I am excited for you guys to see it. Tell me what you think about the moves. One of the scenes we got to do is like a Skype call or a video call with friends that I got to meet around the world. And I'm super excited because I got videos from Tanzania, from the US, from Australia. I got some videos from Indonesia, Amsterdam. Where else? Different countries represented, just to name a few. I'm super excited because this song is really a depiction that God is the same no matter where you come from, no matter what culture your background is, no matter where you're from. Jesus is the same everywhere we go. So I am excited for all my friends that came on board and jumped in on the challenge. And thank you guys for taking a little bit of time out of your day to be a part of my music video and making it even more special for me.